Klarna, 2024. The CEO goes on stage and tells the world AI has handled 700 customer service jobs. The team went from 2,300 people to 1,600. A chatbot is doing 70% of customer interactions. The headline runs everywhere. The number is the story. And the story everyone tells next writes itself. If AI is eating the desk jobs, then the hands-on work, trades, bedside care, anything physical, is where the wage premium has to flow. Every LinkedIn feed says it. Every career advice piece points the same direction. So here's the question I want to answer. Is AI actually pushing up wages in the jobs it can't do? Because if it is, you should be retraining toward the trades. If it isn't, you're watching the wrong number. The next cohort is paying for that. I sat down with the receipts, pulled the Bureau of Labor Statistics wage tables, walked through Randstad's 2025 salary guide, lined up the nurse practitioner growth curve against the data center buildout map. On the surface, the picture lined up cleanly. The numbers were strong. Electricians, median pay $62,350 in May 2024, means $71,490 by May 2025. Nurse practitioners, median $132,050, with employment projected to grow 40% by 2034. That's the fastest of any healthcare job the BLS tracks. Skilled trade growth running 9.5% versus 3.1% for all U.S. occupations. Then Randstad, the biggest staffing firm in the world, said skilled trades wages were up 30% since 2022. Biggest jump in any major economy they track. The US led the table. 30% here, 21% in the Netherlands, 18% in Germany, 9% in the UK. You've probably read the same write-ups. Every AI-resistant career piece pointed the same way. The trades hold. The bedside holds. The money follows the hands. AI eats the office. The wage signal goes to the people AI can't touch. The story closed. Except for one number. It kept showing up in every secondary write-up. 56% wage premium. PwC's 2025 AI Jobs Barometer. Every AI-resistant jobs pay more think piece cited it as the receipt. So I went to read the report directly. The number was doing a lot of work for the headline, and I wanted to see the sentence it came from. But here's the catch. That 56% premium? Read PwC's own sentence. It's not a premium for AI-resistant workers. It's a premium for workers with advanced AI skills. People who use the AI. The number everyone's quoting is the opposite of the claim it's used for. PwC's actual line. Workers with advanced AI skills earned a 56% wage premium. Verbatim. The most cited statistic in the labor AI discourse is being read backwards. The premium is for AI users, not for the work AI can't touch. So I started over. I went back to where the topic statement starts, looking for AI in wages. The wage data was quiet, almost nothing in the pay data. So I switched axes: junior listings, posting volumes, time to hire, apprenticeship openings, entry-level roles in AI-exposed occupations. The signal was loud. In November 2025, Stanford's Digital Economy Lab published a paper called Canaries in the Coal Mine. The researchers, Brynjolfsson, Chandar, and Chen, pulled administrative payroll records from ADP, the largest payroll provider in the United States. Millions of workers, thousands of firms, 3 years of monthly data. Workers aged 22 to 25 in the most AI-exposed occupations, 16% relative decline in employment since late 2022, even after controlling for firm-level shocks. Same study, the next cut. Workers over 30 in those same occupations, flat or still growing. AI didn't take the job. It took the entry to the job. Junior software developer employment is down about 20% from its late 2022 peak. CS grad unemployment is 6.1%, according to the New York Fed, higher than the national average for the same age group. And the kicker, wages in those same exposed occupations didn't budge. A 2025 paper out of the National Bureau of Economic Research by Humlum and Vestergaard used Danish payroll records. Precise null wage effects, ruling out anything bigger than 2% 2 years after ChatGPT. The labor market is moving, just not on the axis the headlines are watching. What this costs working people is concrete. Parents watching their CS grad kids sit on 6 months of applications. Families paying down a degree against a job market that isn't replying. Workers updating LinkedIn into a hiring page that doesn't move. The stake isn't the salary slip. The stake is the door. Which means if hiring is where AI is actually showing up and wages aren't, then the AI-resistant jobs pay more frame is reading the wrong dial. So back to the question I started with. AI actually pushing up wages in the jobs it can't do? Mostly, no. The trades premium is real. Randstad's 30% since 2022 is a real number. But the load-bearing reason isn't AI panic. It's demographics and infrastructure. About 41% of the US construction workforce is on track to retire by 2031. And the data centers powering the AI boom need someone on the roof and someone in the conduit. Boring. Real. Not the AI scared us into paying tradespeople more story the headlines are selling. Watch the cross-country split again. 30% in the US, 21% in the Netherlands, 18% in Germany, 9% in the UK. If AI panic were the load-bearing driver, the US lead should be much larger. What's driving the gap is the build-out and the demographic curve. Now here's the ceiling on what AI can actually do today. An independent AI evaluation lab called Meter measured something simple but important. How long a task can today's leading AI models finish reliably? In 2025, those models finish a 1-hour task about half the time. Tasks under 4 minutes, basically 100%. Tasks over 4 hours, under 10%. That's the actual capability, not the demo reel. It's also why Klarna had to walk it back. Complex customer interactions live above the 1-hour line. And the use pattern flipped. Anthropic publishes the actual usage data from millions of Claude conversations. In November 2025, augmentation, AI helping a human do the task, overtook automation, 52% to 45%, a reversal of the prior trend. Even where AI is being used, it's now mostly helping a human, not doing the work instead. I traced the trades premium back through Randstad's methodology, against the construction labor shortage projections, against the data center build-out calendar. The AI-proof premium framing collapses. The demographics and infrastructure framing holds. The wage story isn't about AI, the hiring story is. If I were you, here's what I'd start to see. Stop reading paychecks for signs of AI. Read hires. The wage data is the slowest indicator on the dashboard. The hiring data is the fastest. Junior listings, posting volumes, time to hire, apprenticeship openings, internship conversions. Those move first when AI is reshaping a labor market. Salary slips move last, if they move at all. The career advice tide hasn't caught up. LinkedIn feeds still point at the trades. Counselors still steer teenagers toward retraining programs built on a misread statistic. The 56% number is doing work it was never measured to do. What this costs you to miss is concrete. The door closing on the next cohort while everyone watches the wrong number. Your own industry hitting an inflection you don't see because you're staring at the salary tide instead of the hiring tide. When a friend's kid can't break into a field where the mid-career people are doing completely fine, that's the canary, not their payslip, the entry-level posting page. Here's the one thing worth doing differently. Pick your industry. Track the junior listing volume the way you'd track interest rates. Quarterly, save the number, watch the slope. If the slope goes flat in your field, while the mid-career numbers stay healthy, you're seeing the door close in real time, months before the salary data catches up. That's the indicator the headlines haven't learned to watch yet. Klarna eventually hired the customer service agents back, not because the AI got worse, because the work turned out to be harder than the headline. The lesson everyone took from the 2024 announcement was that AI is coming for the desk jobs. The lesson Klarna actually wrote was quieter. Capability has a horizon. Headlines run ahead of it. And the people closest to the work were the ones who saw it coming. That's the memo. Read.